I remember they scored runs, not touchdowns. And, he didn't like that too much. So his interest in sports, he wants to learn how to play ball. And I said, well, there's only one person besides myself that can handle that kind of task. His name is Monsignor, and we're going. So the three of us went out one day and went to the first hole. There's a big lake to the right side. And Father Kuhn went first, and he never played golf before. He hits the ball, and it dribbles to the right, rolls down the hill, into the lake. Again, Father Kuhn, not very familiar with golf, thinks he has to go get the ball. So he goes, gets the ball, he walks across the lake, and grabs the ball and comes back. Monsignor Goldman snaps Charles. I then did my shot, and I hit a slice to the right into the lake, but it's my favorite ball, and very expensive, so I went down, walked across the lake, grabbed the ball, and came back. Again, Monsignor Goldman just dropped and took a drink of his little right, just trying to process everything that happens. So it's now his shot. And he purposely sets up to the right into the lake, purposely aligns himself. And I said, what are you doing, Monsignor? And he says, look, I'm a Monsignor in the Catholic Church. You guys can walk across the lake so down. So he gets the ball directly into the lake. He goes down the hill, and all of a sudden just flops right into the lake, arms splashing around in a comical fashion. Father Kuhn turns to me and says, you probably should show him those stepping stones that are in the lake. Obviously, none of that is true. I just like telling that story. But, today we do have someone who did walk across the river. Actually, two people. And before we kind of just dismiss it and say, well, that's just a myth or a fairy tale that the writers, gospel writer Matthew, wants to tell us. First of all four gospels has this passage. It must have been something that's stuck in the minds of the apostles. I would say they never forget. If someone walks across the water, it's something they never forget. When we receive that passage, it's a multiplication of the loaves and fishes. Again, another event where you don't forget it. So the story begins with our Lord telling the apostles to get into the boat. He'll meet them on the other side, but he wants to go up to the mountain and pray. The mountain was always a place of divine presence in Scripture. You always go up to the mountain. And so that's the first issue. Is our Lord, it almost seems like he purposely puts these apostles in a dangerous situation. So the apostles are out there by themselves, and now we get to what Scripture says is the fourth watch of the night. So in our terms, that's about 3 to 6 a.m. So we're talking total darkness, pitch black, and at the same time, again, Scripture kind of says that the waves are against them, that type of thing, but this is a very violent storm that's happening. And the waves are crashing against the boat. We don't get the impression, or at least we're not told, that at this moment the disciples are afraid. We haven't been given that information. When we first hear that they're afraid, when they see what appears to be a ghost walking upon water, and again, whenever a divine event happens, it usually brings fear to us. Not all this is a neat thing that Jesus is doing, but they're literally terrified. Again, the Greek is much stronger. The emotions are really strong here. Crashing of waves, fear, for seeing a ghost. But then we get something pretty interesting. In the midst of this storm, we get a conversation happening between Jesus and Peter. Peter asks that, Lord, did you command that I can walk on the water with you? So So there it is. Along with Jesus' response, come. Peter abandons everything that he has, including the safety of the boat. Now walks out into uncharted territory. I'm sure Peter has ever walked over before. Peter goes empty-handed into the water to meet our Lord. And the issue in our spiritual lives we don't want, but it's necessary, is that we often encounter our Lord not when things are comfortable, but when there's a lot of fear going on in our lives. When there's a lot of chaos and a lot of uncertainty, that's where we encounter our Lord, and that's where we start to realize His presence. It is in the fear. It's in the fear. And so this event, which I believe again, a real event, though it can be spiritual and symbolic, what are the storms? What are the fears in life? And again, I'm not talking about fears of like certain animals or fear of heights, or fear of public speaking. Those are just natural fears. But I'm talking about more of the fears of direction, fears of purpose in life, fears of loneliness, fears of where I stand before God, fears of the past and regret, or fears of the future, which I have to do. Those are the things that lead to despair. Those are the things that lead us to shut down. Those are the things that lead to make some people panic attacks. Those are the things that suck the joy out of our lives. And those are the things where we feel as if God is totally absent. But actually, God is there. God is the most constant and stable thing in that storm. He calmly walks across water. He calmly invites Peter to come. He calmly identifies himself and says it is I. I am. He's the most constant, stable thing that hails our lives. And then we reach out to God in faith because He is the constant. He is His divine love and providence and guidance is the most sure thing that we know is going to happen in our lives. We think death is the most certain thing, but even that has been defeated. So our Lord, the reincarnation, comes into the chaos of our lives, comes into the chaos of the passion of the cross, purposely enters into it so that He can destroy within because of His resurrection. So even death, to the believer, to the Christian, death is not even a sure thing anymore. It's something that is going to have an end state to it. With God's love, His mercy, His guidance, His care, we know that it's always going to be there because He is faithful to His own word, He is faithful to the covenant that He has established for us. And so we got to go Lord, in the chaos, the storm, and the hurricane waves, calmly, as the Word of Creator of the heavens and the earth, calmly walking across the water of the sea. And Peter only plunges into the depths when he is so fixated on the storm around him. And we plunge, and we break down, and we despair, we have anxiety attacks, and we lose our sense of joy in life when all we are consumed and all our thoughts are consumed with those storms of whatever they are that swirl around in our heads. And we got no answer for them, and so then we believe that there is no answer. It happens to all of us, I think, one way or another. Some people more extreme than others, but I think we can all look back at our lives and say, okay, when was that point where I plunged? Where I just broke down because I was so fixated on the storm around me. So all Peter does in 90 minutes is just say, Lord, save me. Boy, that's so simple. Lord, save me. And we think the emptiness of our lives and hopelessness of whatever storm situation we find ourselves in. Just all we have to do is just say, Lord, save me. I know it sounds a little cliche and easy, but that's what God wants us to do. Not rely on trying to figure everything out ourselves. Lord, saved me in a very simple grasp of it. And then I imagine Jesus, you about a hand or carrying him and takes him to the boat, and the storm comes down. That's the life of the discipleship. It's hard. Well, one thing our Lord promises is the cross and the resurrection. Not that our lives are going to be easy or comfortable or anything like that. Whether you're a believer or not, we're going to have those storms in our lives. Christian, non-Christian, everyone has them. But hopefully we know that there's a constant out there who's ready to be our guidance and will assure us in our lives to get us through those storms.